Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league. A better product for all to see, although I'm beginning to think that we're asking for the impossible. We'll get lots to analyse and debate come what may as ever. And this ought to get us off to a busy start. I've been waiting for this quite a while, and I know you have too, Peter. So, here we go.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, David Alaba. One of the most...
Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
There's always this great sense of excitement when there's a new boss at the club. The pre-match press conference was terrific. First time we really had the chance to hear what he has to say about his ambitions.
Yeah, we're getting a real buzz, aren't we? I think he certainly managed to come across as someone who is very ambitious. I thought he put his points across extremely eloquently
very well
in talking about his plans for the future. So now he just needs to get off to a good start.
Defending, but that'll do. Lamar. Lamar can't get the better of his opposite number. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. To dink one in, and that has been clubbed away. Real Madrid get it back again. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Witsel. That'll be a throw. Gets wrestled off the ball. And help's available out wide. He's left his man. Lamar. Battles to win it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. To the left it goes, right back in, and it's hoisted clear. Over to the left. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Managed to get it away. Real Madrid, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lemar. Lemar. Really good feet. Lemar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, surely! Plenty waiting in the middle. And he's cut it out.
Girona have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Just to get it forward quickly. Alexander-Arnold. Into the channel. He's got options out wide. That is as far as they're going to go. To the wing, Lemar has gone out. Gets it back. Breaks on here. Mbappe pings it out wide. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's played forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a throw. Tries to stroke it through. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And the counter is on. The first 45 minutes are up. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Real Madrid can be very glad that half-time came when it did. poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
And it's Lamar. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Hoists it forward. Alaba. Alaba goes looking. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vinsel. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's been won straight back. Averted for now. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Played out to the right. It's it into the middle. Up to meet it! Couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe threads one through. It's a brilliant interception. Just brushed off the ball there. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Vinsel tries to get it forward quickly. Well, we're past the turn on opening day and still no breakthrough. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. To report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection.
Has a pop! And the second time! No mistake! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Mbappe with a predatory goal.
Now, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Real Madrid break the deadlock.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
And it's Alaba. He cuts it out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
it out to the flank. Gets into a dangerous position. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No way through there.
Girona are definitely going about this the right way.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Going for goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Girona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing.
He's had a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Mbappe was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Good ball, shot a goal!
Girona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And the weighted pass. Witsel drives it forward. Van de Beek. Real Madrid are still just one up. It needs making safe, this. Van de Beek. Mbappe. It'll be a throw-in. Real Madrid have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Tries to dink it in.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, they'd still be in. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Real Madrid certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's lifting it over. He's found his man. Alaba. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Valverde.
So that's it. It is all over.
Real Madrid have their win on opening day. Perfectly teed up. If we sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
The pre-season
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic seats in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estádio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. As you can see, we've already started here. And it's played forward. Rayo Vallecano made a good start to their campaign. A win on day one, up and running. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, I'm a believer in having faith in your ability, but he's overdone it then.
Really good feet. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, that's neat. Valverde. And he's there to cut it out. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Real Madrid just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Luis Felipe with the crossfield ball.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Goes for it! Trying to get... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Towering header! He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Vinicius Junior gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Vinicius Junior. He goes long. Goalkeeper's ball. Now a chance to break. Out to the right. That intervention was very necessary. Could fall anywhere. Nicely controlled. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Alexander-Arnold. He's made sure that that won't get through. Clears it out of harm's way. Vinicius Junior hoists it forward and he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Could move up a gear here. He's left his man. Mbappe finds himself eased off the ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Valverde. Real Madrid still to register a shot on target. Mbappe. Defence has got rid of that. Get a throw in. Alexander-Arnold. And that has been clubbed away. Throw. Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And through to the goalkeeper.
Alexander-Arnold.
Valverde. Gets into some space. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Sit back. Looks to thread it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless.
Alexander-Arnold.
Time getting close now. More than happy to take the muscular approach. A real chance to break. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And that's been levered clear. To get it forward quickly. Shapes to shoot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Real Madrid got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. So we reached the halfway point.
Real Madrid ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Change perhaps after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So deadlock still as the second half begins. to pay. And it's been taken short. Here's the ball in. Brings it forward. It's on a... He's gone for it! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Valverde looks to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. Lejeune. Forward it goes. He's picked him out. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Valverde. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Still waiting for a goal to report here. Gets the better of his man. This is promising. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Going through. Slid it. Has a goal!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's good defending, very good defending. Mbappe. Score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Tries to get it full. Oh, shooting chance! In it goes! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Real Madrid take the lead.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Lejeune. What are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
That's been won straight back. Plays it out to the flank. Could try cutting inside here. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Played out to the right. Gorgeous control there.
Rayo Vallecano are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Rayo Vallecano are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Plays it out to the wing. Chooses to go back.
Rayo Vallecano are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Gets away from his opponents. Drilled in low.
Real Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
He's played him through. Knocks it away.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's had a shot! Managed to get it away. Mbappe. Almost there, and the players can feel it. He gets past his man. Can he find a finish now? Turns and goes back. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold.
Real Madrid can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's got away. Just brushed off the ball there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Real Madrid win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it... a special buzz on the opening day of any cup competition. The first and only time when all teams, regardless of stature, history, reputation, start from the same position. Everybody can have the same hopes, everybody the same dreams. This could be our year. We're going to do it again. It will be us at last. Those are the sorts of things we hear year on year. Hardly a surprise then that everybody is raring to go. This really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game in stages. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the... And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's over the line and it is a corner. And that has been cleared. Be a throw-in. Thauvin. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Mbappe. He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Real Madrid ahead, 1 goal to the good. Nice to get it forward quickly. Valverde. Real Madrid making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity. Look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Mbappe sweating. Lovely feet. Rudiger. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Thauvin spreads it towards the left. Has a quick glance. Well played, he saw that coming. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Forward it goes. Has a pop! and in towards the centre. Breaks on here.
Alexander-Arnold.
Plays it out to the flank. He's through the middle. And it's played forward. Now the counter. It's wrestled off the ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Keeper sends it forward. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Lens seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Whipped in. Lovely bit of skill. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Hoists it forward. Lens, a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Needed a better pass there. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, that's neat. It's come loose. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the counter is on. Mbappe plays a clever pass. Lovely bit of skill there.
Alexander-Arnold.
Rudiger. Valverde.
Alexander-Arnold.
And it's played forward. Looking to break out here. A heavy challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Get it forward quickly. And here's Thauvin. Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. He's a Thauvin! Really close shave and the last action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Some first half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition.
No question that's a foul. Vinicius Junior.
Alexander-Arnold.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Valverde. Mbappe. Thauvin. That's where he wants it.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Vinicius Junior. Tovan. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And out to safety. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. What an adventurous run from a defender. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Alexander-Arnold.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Lens showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Vinicius Junior not easily shrugged off the ball. Look at the defender bombing forward. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. That's the throw. Through, and he's had a quick look inside. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior. Out for a throw.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
A buccaneering run from the defender. And a shot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Valverde certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Mbappe battles to win it back. Whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Valverde. He's looked long this time. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Rudiger.
Alexander-Arnold.
Hoists it forward.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Vinicius Junior. And he's there to hoof it away. Valverde. Pulls one in. And it's hoisted clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Real Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Now it's Thauvin. Got a throw in.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. Chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. Receives it in a good position. Thauvin.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Tries a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. He just whacks it away.
Lens have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Almost there, and the players can feel it.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort.